Are we live? Yes,
We are live.
Yes. You're live again.
Welcome.
So, yes, welcome. I'm so excited today because what are we talking about again?
How to stand out from
Yes,
your competition.
yes. It's
I know you
very,
really
very.
remembered. You were just pulling my leg. I know it, right?
No. Actually, you know what? Coming up with the idea, and then it's in the back of my head, and I go, okay, that's done. What's the next step, right? What's the next step?
Yes.
So standing out from your competition. This is so important these days, is to stand out because, if you just have a website, I have had a client said to me, I've got my website, so I've got my store. I have no sales. And I go, this is just a brochure, baby. You need to be online and you need to be more personable. So we're going to be talking about that today. I'm so excited. So I have a
Yes, but
story.
first, we would love
Story.
to know where you're
Yes,
tuning in from. We would love
that's
to
it.
know. Let us know
Exactly.
in the comments. Where are you joining us
Lit-
from? We are so grateful that you're here with us today. Right, Veronica?
Yes. Yeah, that's where you come in handy because you tell people what to do and I just blah, blah, blah. All that.
Yes, and look who's in the comments. Look who's here.
Anita, we're going
Hi,
to,
Anita.
Anita, please put your link in our little thing in tomorrow. Um, and Anita I have a live with Anita tomorrow. I'm so excited. And we're going to be in Twitter rooms, chats,
Is
whatever
it a
it's
Twitter
called.
chat or is it a
Twitter
space?
chat
Is it
space.
audio or is it a
No, it's in
chat?
space. No,
Space
it's
Twitter
actual.
Spaces?
Yeah, it's a video. I don't know.
Oh,
It's a
video?
room. It's a room. Anita, please tell people what it
Anita, you
is.
better put down there what's going on because this lady, I don't know.
So yes, it's Monday. That's all. My only excuse. It's Monday. So Anita has fabulous. I love this new
Love.
love this new uh, name for her new course is connecting the digital dots. I think that's
Ooh, I
the
like that.
yes, I know, right?
It
That
just
means she can.
flows.
I know that's with the pineapples. With the five
Yes.
pineapples, now she's connecting the dots. So it's going to be very exciting. It's all
And the
about
pineapples.
Instagram and Shopify. But today we're going to be talking about standing out from your competition. And obviously I have a list, but you're going to throw things out on the side, right? Um,
Yes.
so here's about standing
Absolutely.
out.
Yes, baby.
I have a story. So I went to my first farmers market on Saturday, which was like totally random. I was going past these little signs on the road as I'm driving my grandbaby's home, and they said farmers market, come and buy some honey, come and do this. And I was by the 10th sign, I thought I better turn in and go to farmers market.
Were there any cows there?
No, there's a lot of food. Hey, there was a lot of food, but so I met this lady that I have known, say 12, 15 years ago. We were recruiting together. I had a recruiting company. Hello, Brian Schulman. And so you know, when you look at somebody, you go, I know this person, but what's her name again? It's like,
Yes, I know
hello,
exactly
who
what you
you
mean.
are.
Hello. Who
Hello,
are
who
you
you
again?
are. Who you again? Anyway, we were chatting. She said, you're just still in recruiting. I go, no, I've been out of recruiting for such a long time. Hello, baby. I'm online as the Shopify queen. What the hell? You don't know me? So she says, but I see you online. I go, boom, baby. That's it. She sees me online. So hopefully
Yes.
one day she'll go, you know what? I need to listen to this chick, what she's saying. Maybe I can make some use of what she's saying, right? But at least she's seeing me. So if she needs me, I will be online and she'll go, boom, a
Yes.
connection. And so how do you stand out from your competition?
Yes.
Probably
How do
what
you?
what is the most important thing is showing up, and we're
That's
going to
right.
repeat showing up throughout this whole session today. But so okay, so and Brian, I have to say this about Brian. Okay, Brian Schulman is our LinkedIn guru of LinkedIn video and LinkedIn fam, and he's absolutely amazing. And put you in the right
Yes.
direction. And
Hello.
Mr. Tim here, hello.
Yes.
He was part of the team. He's actually leaving them, but that's another story. But
Yes.
Brian has, I think, between Brian and Tim has changed the way I show up online. And so my first point is be remarkable. And how can you be remarkable? And
Tell
so
us.
this is what you guys taught me is just be yourself, right? Be yourself and pitch up as yourself, because that's the only way you can do. And women, we have so many problems, right? You have to do your hair. Actually, my hair is done today, by the way. Did you notice?
It looks amazing. Beautiful.
So you do the hair, you got to do a bit of makeup on, and maybe a little bit of lipstick. I do have lipstick on, and do whatever. And so
look who else is here. Sorry to interrupt you.
Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth.
She's the one where I'm making my announcement on Friday at 3:00.
Fabulous. We won't talk about your announcement. I'm not talking about you don't tell me what it is. So we won't talk about it. So
I'm not telling. And my phone's now ringing. Blah blah blah. Keep going.
Showing up, right? Being remarkable. So being remarkable is being yourself and doing something different that nobody else is doing. So I really was not satisfied with how I'm actually coming online. It was just, and I get so excited about what I'm saying is that I'll get blah, 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 blah. And I think people get really bored with that. So
even by you? I don't think that's possible. I don't think so.
But, my problem was, I think my problem is, and Brian will probably pitch in here, is I was a little bit too serious about what I'm presenting. Because it's like very serious as a business, we're going online. But but this is more interactive and people having fun while we're teaching them something. So
that's right.
Doing something different to what your competition is doing is so important, right? So look at what everybody else is doing and just be different. Just be, show up. And one of the best things to show up is videos. So we're going to hammer on videos today as well. And it doesn't have to be lives. I mean, my little wee clients, they don't like lives. They will do a couple of lives, but it is a process. You have to put your stuff out online, and it's like all the other stuff that you have to do marketing, but you have to get ready, right? You have to make sure everything works. There's nobody lurking in the background. I bet
where's my hubby Roy for that segment of the show?
He'll probably pop up. Don't worry. He'll be video bombing. Yes. And so, but you just look what everybody else is doing. And what I was saying about my little wee clients is that they go, no, well, I can't be online. What am I going to say? Is think of something original. So most of my clients are selling something, right? Yes. So be different instead of just selling something, right? That you can't see that. Maybe I'll show my camera that's not on today. So I'm doing the Facebook camera. So anyway, if you're selling something, maybe make something fun, right? Because this is social. Instead of just
make it fun.
I know.
Maybe have a cow come on the screen.
my spam cam is not working. So I have these boutique ladies. Actually, it was in the family. They're two boutique ladies, but there's one particular group, two ladies. They do really fun stuff with their clothes. I mean, they do all this showing their clothes off in the different versions. And
do they have a cow hat?
No, they don't have a cow hat. They have a cowboy hat. So just be remarkable. Or that's just one way of showing up. So and so the reason, exactly. So because you have to compete on prices, you have to compete in the marketplace, you have to compete on whatever else everybody else is doing the same. The customer service, people go, put customers. I do the best customer service out there, and I go, that's so blah. I mean, we have to do that. We have to put it on there. But everybody these days, you should be doing best customer service. That should be without a question. But so think of what can you do different. I mean, start reading books. Start looking at outside your market niche, and see what somebody else is doing. I mean, you can do what I'm doing and hire Tim and he will put the show on for you. So just something different that makes you stand out. And because if you're doing something remarkable, then people will actually stop and watch you on social, right?
Yes, absolutely. And especially if you tell stories on social media,
Yes.
Don't just show up and blah, blah, blah. My Dinky Donkey book is so amazing. Blah, blah, blah. Right now, you should. We're not getting paid for this, but you should buy the Dinky Donkey because it's hilarious. And maybe we'll read that in a different show, not this one.
That's actually a good idea. I have the Dinky Donkey book as well. It's hilarious. So yes, exactly.
Sorry.
So yes, no, I'm just exactly. You were saying, I'll keep my mouth shut.
What was I saying?
So instead of blah blah blah, it's telling a story. That's a
storytelling.
Great way. Yes,
right.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, like maybe you're out somewhere and I don't know, maybe you're at a baseball game or something, and something happens, and you can figure out a way to tell a story that ties into you or your brand, right?
Yes.
Then people will relate with that, with stories, right?
Yeah. You got to be observant with whatever's going around you. Sorry,
go ahead.
No, you.
I'll be quiet. I'm talking too much.
I'm just not lying. Believe me. I'm just not lying as I'm going along. You tell the story.
I was just gonna say sometimes you just also need a goat scream.
Oh, exactly. So you don't just have to be, it's not just about being better. So Rose, fabulous for being here. Yes. So here is the problem: is one of my little big clients, and I love her dearly, but she was so obsessed with, I need to put another dot there in this picture, and maybe we should move this little thing here, and maybe you should put this little. And I go, stop, just stop it already. We are online. You need to sell, right? You need to actually pitch up and start talking about your product and start, helping people with your product instead of worrying about the dots. Don't worry about the dots.
Yeah, show up imperfectly. You don't have to be perfect, right?
You do not have to be perfect. And that's one of the lessons I had to learn is you do not have to. Yes, you do not have to be perfect, except your hair has to be perfect. You do not have
my hair.
You do not have to be perfect to show up because people prefer you to be natural to be able to show up, right? So
exactly.
I love all the shows that Inina puts on. She's got the real English accent, right? So all from London.
Yes.
So the next point is, I'm going to talk about the next point. 2 is I need to read this. Build a relationship with your customers, which is not just email. Well, you've got to do all the emailing and all this other blah 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 stuff. But building a relationship with your customers is actually connecting to them. And the 2 ways, right? 2 ways to connect. So one of them is when you're doing a live or a video like this, people connect to you because they think they know you, right? So is Elizabeth, right? Elizabeth, she's my best friend, right? Because we meet on Saturdays in the same show, and she's amazing. So she's got a store as well. And Elizabeth, put your store link in the comments. You've got to use all these things for advertising, and then with permission, right? With permission. But you become acquainted, and so you pitch up, and people actually see you. They hear you. I've got this little hair here. I've got to take away. They see you. They hear you. They start trusting you, and so the big thing is. I've got to look this up. WIIFM, right?
Yes. Is that a radio station?
WIIFM. Sounds like it. What's in it for me? So first is people look at stuff and go, what's in it for me? Why should I be buying this? Why should I be listening to this? But the other thing is that customers will only buy from you when they like and trust you.
Yes.
So because you're not Amazon. For some reason, we trust Amazon and we get our products and they're there, even though they're sometimes crappy and they have holes in them, right? So, but we still trust
But
Amazon.
There's so many there to search for.
Know,
so, right? And it's easy.
But if you're a small business, you have to build that trust. And the only way to build that trust is to actually show up in front of people so that they get that, hey, I know that person, I hear her voice. Maybe they don't like my voice now, go to somebody else, but they hear the voice, they hear
They wouldn't do that. They would say, that's Veronica Jean's voice. I want to buy from her.
Exactly. and then they will buy from you because remember, they will haul out their credit card and trust you. Their dots aren't always connected. Yes, exactly. They will trust you with their credit card. So Gabe is here. Hi, Gabe.
Hi, Gabe.
And so they will pull out their credit card and actually give you the most important information to buy from your website. And I think that's what most e-commerce owners forget about, that they have to build that trust first to actually get their customers to buy, because really, not everybody is going to buy from you. So the building the relationship. And the other way to build a relationship is showing up, right?
Yes.
Showing up. Again, coming back to the showing up on social, on email, blogging, videos. You can record the videos and then show them up, right?
And you could even go on other people's shows or podcasts.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Oh, that's what we're going to start doing, that, bringing people in as invitees.
I love that. I love that. And that way, if you go on other people's shows, say you're not comfortable going, creating your own live show, go on other people's shows, and that gives you a great awareness as well. Right, Veronica?
Yes. I mean, I've started showing up on Brian, and your show was Brian's show, and you were the producer, and literally got to know all these cool people that are popping in, and more people, and they invited me to shows to come on and explain what I'm doing. And you can do the same thing, because then you popping up in front of other people's faces. You got to show up. So so here's my saying that I use all the time. There's this really tall grass in probably in Africa as well, but I'm going to call it Australia, right? And because this is where this bird is, and there's this tiny little bird that has to always jump up and see where they are, and it's called a whakawe bird.
Hi, Kara.
So yes, literally you got to jump up and go, "Hey, I'm here," and disappear again. Jump up and going, "Hey, I'm here."
Just like that. Hey, I'm here.
waving, right? So actually, yeah, if you're Australian, you start laughing right now, because I did pronounce it properly, not the way they do. But you got to tell people that you are around, because if you don't show up consistently, somebody else is going to show up, and then they're going to go, "You know what? I was going to just buy the product, but I can't remember that crazy lady. So maybe I'll buy it from this person that just showed up because I need it right now." So people won't buy from you because they need, because they might not need it. But if you show up all the time, then they will need it just exactly when you are showing up. Coming back to the showing up, right? Showing up.
Yeah, that's so true.
So yes, so the relationship with your customers. I mean, we can go on about customer service forever, and that's another big.
We could do a 4-hour show like Brian Schulman.
That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. But no, my Lord, my poor butt will be so sore from sitting. So
we should encourage Brian to put about his show in the chat, though, right?
Yes, exactly, Brian. You should be putting your show on the chat as well.
What's Good Wednesday?
Yes.
Coming up.
What's Good Wednesday is coming up.
I'll stop blah blahing.
But that's way too late. That's way. So here's one good thing: establishing a reputation. So how to stand out is establishing, and all these things people don't do. They might do them in the beginning for like when it's all exciting, but when it gets heavy and do I have to do this? Then you start getting him involved, and then he keeps you going. But seriously, right? Yes. So you got to establish reputation. So let's throw Brian under the bus again. He established his reputation on LinkedIn video by showing up every single Wednesday and every single Saturday. He drives me nuts because I get these. Yes, I get these. Hey, come on my show. Come on my go. Seriously, dudes, I don't have that much time to lounge around and come on the show. That's my excuse.
Not even for us.
Not even for you. Yeah, I should have come on the show, but I was entertaining the babies at the farmers market, which was so fabulous. I spent $100 just on stuff. Anyway, so I had so much fun. I was chatting to everybody in every stall. I was having the schmooziest time of my life. Yes. So again, what we were talking about, I keep forgetting. Establishing reputation. So establishing a reputation is becoming like Donna, my puzzle lady, is the puzzle queen, right? So she's established that reputation like, hey, I really know about puzzles. And she's in groups and answering questions. And she's not doing lives though. I got her on a couple of lives, which is amazing. But so the first live we did was we actually taped her phone onto her screen, onto her computer screen with the duct tape. Yes, exactly. So, but she has established that reputation online that I'm the Shopify queen. So I know all about e-commerce and what to do on e-commerce. She has established that, hey, if you want to talk about puzzles, you come to me. So this is what happened. One of her puzzles, she had this, talking about customer service, she had this most awful long conversations and emails from this one guy. And eventually she said, you know what, I'm so tired of talking to this guy. I wonder if he wants to start a puzzle company, because he was really asking nitty-gritty stuff. So here we can video bomb. Here's my hubby Roy. Regine's just, no. This is live. You've got to show your face. So got to show your face. That's my hubby Roy.
Yes.
So anyway,
my hubby Roy.
So we so what happened is she stuck it out. She said, oh, all right. She said, what are you doing? Are you starting a business? And he said, no, I'm sending your puzzle to space. Yes. So
mic drop.
and so mic drop. I've got 2 mics. So she she couldn't brag about it, but I can brag about it. So they made a 500 piece puzzle, which went to space, and I don't know what happened to it after. And they put it into a frame eventually. I don't know where it ended up, but
is it at NASA somewhere?
No, it was from Germany.
Oh, from Germany.
Germany, but it was a NASA program.
Wow.
So it was, so
that's amazing.
He was connecting with her from Germany. And then the other point is she's now going to be on 2 shows, like Netflix shows. Not her, but her puzzle is. So they buy a puzzle from her, and then the puzzle is a prop. So she's on the prop list.
That's amazing.
I know, right? Just a random stories. So telling stories. Here we go with the telling stories.
Wow.
So establishing a reputation online is and not being that watch guy that, hey, I've got these 10,000 products, what you want to buy is just being really niche oriented, being really what you are selling. So I mentioned before that we also need to show up. I might get a cup of tea out of this. Video bombing. Mm-hmm. So one of the ways, the basic ways normally to show up is, as we know, or we should know, email, social media, which is important. Create videos, right? Create videos is, people watch videos, especially if you're entertaining, then they will watch your videos a little bit more.
What kind of videos should we create? Like for e-commerce, like what kind of videos are important?
There's so many, right?
But say somebody's like just getting started with video.
I would create, so if there's a video that pops up on mine all the time about this embroidery company that actually shows how the needle works on the material and embroiders a logo. I mean, just that type of thing, right? How your things work, right? So maybe Donna, we're throwing Donna under the bus here, maybe showing how the puzzle comes out of the printer, or how the puzzles get stamped, right? Because they print the picture
behind the scenes.
Yeah, they print the photo and then they stamp out the puzzle, and then everybody breaks it up. So you don't have to be in the video. You can just show stuff that you are doing. A thank you video. Can you imagine thanking a customer that has come onto your store, but you should have it actually on your thank you page, and then taking that video and maybe talking about your customers that have yes, Russ, that have talked about, that have actually bought stuff from you, right? Tell the stories about how people buying stuff from you, what the struggles they maybe have. Maybe FAQs. Hey, FAQs.
Yes,
right?
That's a great idea. Russ was just holding a workshop recently on the platform Dub, the video platform Dub, which is one way you can DUBB.
Oh, yes, I've seen that. Yes.
Have you seen that? It's
but
really
I
cool.
don't know anything about it.
It lets you create videos, and you can create landing pages with calls to action, and it's really cool.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, it's so easy to create. I mean, even if you, I mean, most of my clients create, a lot of clients nowadays create the photos, the images in Canva. It's so easy, but now you can turn them into videos. By the way,
in Canva.
In Canva, yes.
Boom.
It's not perfect yet. I know, right? I know. And what I've discovered about videos and Vimeo, when you have a video in Vimeo, you can send it to Shopify.
From Vimeo?
From Vimeo, yes.
Okay.
So
do you use Vimeo?
I've used Vimeo for such a long time.
Yes. Cool. Let us know. Do you use Vimeo? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Vimeo,
Restaurants, do you use Vimeo?
Or most people just use YouTube, but I like Vimeo because I could make it really private.
Yes.
Right. So very specific, and also have my logo in the corner and the title at the branding. Right. That's what I liked about it. Right.
That's
so
great.
we know how to show up in front of our customers. Here is how many times do you have to show up to a customer before they will buy from you? Do you know?
Ooh.
Or before they will actually notice you?
A lot. Let's say, I'm going to guess 16.5 times.
Well, yes. So the expert, not this expert, the other experts say about 7 to 8. I reckon about 21 times. Wow. I'm random.
But doesn't it depend?
It takes so much time. It depends on what?
Like where you are in the searching journey for whatever you're looking for.
Yes. So you should be pitching up on several different media, right?
Yes,
you should be pitching
that's
on
so important.
social, Instagram. You should not just stick to Instagram or Facebook. You should maybe be on LinkedIn. People still go, I can put my stuff on LinkedIn. Who have I seen there recently? Men's rings. I helped this guy plenty of years ago. He used to call me Pistol because I live in Texas. But he sold his company by now. But men's rings only sells men's rings. And they are, I've seen them pitch up now on LinkedIn. So you can put anything on LinkedIn. My attitude is people on LinkedIn have a job, getting a promotion, have money. And they're more on LinkedIn than on Facebook because, they're at work, they could be on LinkedIn schmoozing they call it their schmoozing time with clients or whatever. And then you pop up. So, I would really, and then email, right? People are not utilizing email enough. And then actually really literally engaging with their customers. So when I say engaging, it's like putting your comments in. When they comment, you comment. If they comment again, you answer them, right? Whether you're on a group or whether they're doing it on your Facebook page or Instagram, answer your customers so they get recognized. This is like going into I keep saying going into a bar, but going into a restaurant, right? So when you go into a restaurant regularly and everybody, the owner ignores you, the waiters don't know you, you go, I don't feel special. But if you go into that restaurant and people and the guy comes to the front door, hey, Mr. Son, it's so nice to see you and your family. Come and sit at your favorite table and immediately have your drink in hand and put it in front of you.
Yes.
Customer service, right? But they've recognized you and you are now the favorite fan. You will, when somebody says going out for dinner, you go, I go to this place, right?
That's so true.
Exactly. So if you're engaging with your could be proposed customers. Some of them are not customers yet, but potential customers, and you're answering questions, whatever they're asking, they will then say, hey, this lady, I really like her because she comes back and answers my question. So communicating on social is important as well. Are you yawning?
No, I was coughing. Yawning. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was a really good point, because if you have a Facebook page or Instagram or whatever it is, and if you're not responding when people ask you questions, then that's one of my pet peeves about Dunkin' Donuts, is that if I comment, they have never responded over
And
the
it's amazing.
many years.
Yes.
Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts, by the way.
And yes, so I was in this one group and it was very popular going, hey, put your link in, and then you go, I used to go and check people out. And then, hey, I'm here. Or if I met them at an event, I will go into the Facebook page and say, hey, I met you, let's connect, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. Crickets. I mean, seriously, people, this is like not answering your phone when your customer calls, right? It happens so much. So it doesn't matter where they pitch up, you should be answering them. And having that software that you can maybe answer them all in one go. Actually, Shopify have that now in admin is fabulous. So all your connections that where you're getting pinged comes into Shopify. You were going to ask a question.
Sorry, I was going to say it's also important that you respond quickly, right? Because if your competitor responds quickly and you don't, then you're going to lose out on business.
Oh, yes, I know, right? I know. Yeah, I mean, being connected to your customer is probably more important than anything else, right? So that one person that you're connecting to online, instead of doing whatever you need to do, and because people find it painful to comment on engaging, but that one person could be a sale instead of doing all the other stuff that you're doing. So, and the next one is the real. We talked about the real issue showing up, right? I mean, that's my point 5. The real issue showing up.
Yeah, it's so important.
Right?
If you don't show up, then people aren't going to know about you,
right?
And your business.
So you have to show up, and you need to create this amazing I'll call it customer journey. So when you're showing up, you're showing people, okay, you're on Facebook, and then they can link, and you can link them to your website. You're on email, and you link them to your website, and you show them what you have. So they're on this customer journey of getting to know you. And remember what I said in the beginning, if they don't trust and like you, they're not going to buy from you. How many times have you bought from somebody that I mean, I was making lots of friends at the farmers market and buying stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And here's an example. You have an e-commerce success planner, and if you don't tell them about it, then they're not going to know to buy it, right?
Yes, exactly. So in this e-commerce in fact, this whole thing that we had today is about I've put it all into the e-commerce success planner, because I listen to my customers. Actually, my little wee client said, Veronica, we need a plan. And I go, just listen to me and do what I tell you to do. And they said, no, we need a plan. And I said, okay, I'll create a plan. And here it is. And it actually shows you checklist of what to do every month. And then it's a daily plan, and it's only for 90 days. A daily planner of this is the things that I have to do every single day. And one of those is engage and comment to your customers, answer your emails, and then go on your website and refresh your website. We had this in the workshop this morning, is talking about the website and just improving it all the time. Because Donna, right? We were doing a little work session, and she says, bing, bing, bing. Her alarm goes off that she has a sale. She said, Veronica, every time I do something on my website, I get a sale. And that is because Google, the bots are noticing, hey, you're online. So they're sending out messages. Hey, this website is important. You need to come here. So yes, exactly. You have to really show up. And so again, also, don't be the watch guy, right? What I'm telling you, the guy with the coat that says, hey, you want to buy these watches? Look at all these watches. Look at all these rings.
Oh, I thought you meant watching.
No, the watch guy. That, like, you can't do everything. You can't be everywhere. So automation is a huge deal, right? Making it automatic. So you only have to do it send out your posts, schedule your posts, schedule your blogs, right? Once a month or once per week. And so it's not such a big burden, but also don't be the watch guy, like with the code, right? I'm selling all this stuff. Come and buy from me. Be more niche so that people know who you are. Again, get a reputation of being the puzzle queen, right? Being that person that actually sells. I'm the Shopify queen, so I sell Shopify books, and now I have an e-commerce success planner. So being in that niche and doing what you need to sell in that niche as well is very important. So don't be the watch guy. Yes. So, and I do a class for a university in Poland virtually. Obviously, I don't fly over, do the class, and come back. Because I'm in Houston, Texas. But I was gonna mention something. Hang on, I will mention it again. So make a difference, right? How do we see too much? I'm seeing it can't be everything.
Yes. What about doing like testimonial videos or even live testimonial videos where you invite some of your customers to come on and have a conversation with them?
Yes. And also asking them, yes, absolutely, asking them to make a video about your product, which not all of them will do. One of my little boutique ladies encourages her customers to take pictures of all the cute dresses and clothes the kids are wearing, and they love being promoted on Instagram. And that's how they sales, because then what they come in, they actually tag the clothes. So people go, oh, this looks really cute, because all natural photos. So I'm creating this ambassador program for one of my clients where we have all these ladies that I know are going to do the cream stuff, and they are going to come back and do videos for us. And that's what I'm going to be using on the website, on social, because it's all natural people, right? Just doing something that they love naturally. That is probably the best reviews that you can have, is having a video review of somebody. That is golden, absolutely golden.
And Brigetti is here from Cape Town, South Africa.
Oh my gosh. Hi,
Brigetti.
I am from Namibia. Hello.
And Jenny Gold is
Jenny
here.
Gold. Yes, she loves coming online.
And Anita says, don't forget to utilize the new video features on your social media channels like Reels or Shorts.
Yes, I know, right? So getting pings on those little, if you do video reels on your phone, is so easy to do a quick selfie. Everybody likes selfies when you're talking into your phone. Yeah, Brian said that he tells people that what they need to do is do selfies for if you don't want to come online and you like really don't like the selfies because your nose goes bigger and my freckles pop out. It's like, oh my Lord. And don't even talk about the bloody wrinkles. So, so anyway, so he said what you do to get comfortable with it, do 30 short videos, live selfies on, yes, absolutely. Do 30 live selfies on your phone for 30 days, obviously for 30 days. And then you get more comfortable with being on this phone, because it took me so long to get online, and then it took me forever to get the right face and the right background and all this other stuff. I really don't care, right? It's the message, right? It's the message that you give to people. So you got to stand out from you. Literally, that's how you're going to stand out from your competition. But also just doing a selfie and then putting it on those reels and what else, and the stories,
shorts and stories. Yes, stories.
I pick on those all the time and check them out. It's amazing.
Yes, and Dan Hall is here also. Hi, Dan Hall.
Oh yes.
Shout out to Maryland, and Linda Booth is here from the UK. She says, "Got to watch this."
Woo-hoo.
Hey,
and,
Linda.
Yes, Linda and Anita from the UK. Both are from the UK. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
You guys should all connect in the comments also if you don't know each other.
Yes. That's all about connecting, baby. All about connecting.
Yes, baby.
Yes. So you also, and one of the things my late father-in-law used to say. They come from a long line of having pubs in the UK, in Scotland. They come from Scotland. So I'm married to a Scot. My hubby Roy is a Scot. And so they had their own pubs and I think several pubs actually. And so my past father-in-law used to say is if you have something online or if you have a restaurant or whatever you have is customer service, price is right, and something else. He had 3 things. I'll tell you in a minute, right? I'll tell you. So the make the difference is, oh yes, deliver what your customer wants, right? I mean, that's the most important thing. You have to have something that somebody wants. That's the first thing. If you don't have something that somebody wants, then you're not going to sell it. But also, the price has to be right. So you've got to know what the price is with your competition. That's what I was going to mention about the college, that I'm teaching them how to actually look at what is out there, what's happening with the prices, what's happening with the products. And this is one of Donna's problems with the puzzles, is that she's competing against the Chinese products. I won't tell them what type of products they are.
Yeah.
And then and they're cheaper, right? And she can't compete. So she's now pushed her prices up to the limit of where she can. It's still good, but adding those value-added extras onto her actual product is pushed the prices up. So there are different ways to skin a cat as well. But the price has to be what your customers want, and it depends on what niche market you are, right? It really does. So my little wee skincare lady upped her prices. She said, I want to be exclusive. And so it's better selling something where you're actually going to make $5 rather make $25 a product, right? Or $50 a product, because the effort you spend of selling one product, this product is the same. So why not have something that brings in more money rather than something that doesn't bring in money? Good conversation I had with one of my clients this morning. She goes, she drives me nuts because she's got so many ideas. It's like, okay, let's focus. She's the website thing. So let's focus on this one product. Oh no, I've got these kids cards that maybe, and I said, that's not going to make you money. She's got 700 dinner tableware sets. 700 in the warehouse. Okay. And they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. She calls it the Jubilee collection. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. She's an interior decorator. She's got amazing ideas. I said, you've got something that you can actually sell and put in your pocket and make so much money out of. And they are like $549 a set, right? You get obviously lots of crockery with it, but still, So thinking of selling that compared to a card and you're making $5, excuse me, there's a disconnect. Hello, stay on target. Sell what makes you money, right? And don't go too cheap, because that also doesn't work, right? So don't compete too much. But if you can't up your prices and you price yourself out of your market, then look at value added, right? Value added. So what Donna does is, and we're on 45 minutes already. No wonder.
I know. Blah, blah, blah. This is good information, though. And look who else is here. Kenneth Dunner Jr. is here. He says, savor the flavor of the awesomeness in you peeps for sharing your delectable, scrumptiously, deliciously, edibly tasty, good, heartfelt thoughts with us today and every day. Today's conversation is so scrumptiously, deliciously, edibly tasty, good to him.
Yes.
I had a call with him the other day for the first time.
I know, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
So he actually lives in Houston, but not right around me, but he does live in Houston as well. So, yes. So the price is, and so it's a psychology, right? So people like to buy something that they value more than they would buy something that is cheaper. So
wait, say it again.
So people will buy something that they value more,
right,
than something that's cheaper. So if they think that, oh, this is $65, ooh, this looks good, it's a little bit exclusive, this is $15. You know what? There's not enough stuff in this $15 product than what there is perception in the $65 product. They could actually be the same, right? But the perception is I'm buying something that is special to this cheap crap here, right? So Apple, good example. I mean, who would think that we would buy a laptop? My laptop was what? $4,000. Excuse me. I did buy the top of the line. Hello. It's like, whoa, I can buy 5 laptops for that one laptop, right? Yes, I only nibble on value. Yeah, but it's the perception, right? Ask your girlfriend or your wife, baby. They know. So it's the perception. But my thing is, I bought Apple laptop because of the value that I know I'm getting by buying this top value product, because it's lasted me. Okay, I gave my other Apple to my son because I needed a new one, because I needed the rendering, so I had to buy an upmarket one. That's why. But you know what? I could do so much on this computer. I could just close it down. I didn't have to do anything. And believe me, I know about computers because I used to be, in my past life, I was a Microsoft certified systems engineer. So I know about Microsoft stuff and Dell stuff and computers. So
yeah.
But I bought the value, right? And I know I've got something that I will have to pay off the rest of my life, maybe. But right? But it's valuable. I needed it. I really needed it. As my grandchild said to me about this toy, I really need this big of toys, right? Of toys. Okay.
Yes.
So I think we've actually blah-blahed enough today.
You think so? But tell us, Veronica, about when are you and Anita are doing a live show together, right?
Yes, we're doing one tomorrow. At, let me see here, at 12:30. 12:30. Yes.
And where can they watch it? Can they watch it here?
They can watch it on Facebook. They can watch it on LinkedIn. So I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter, and she's everywhere else as well. So yes, and I think I'm on YouTube. So yes, and we are going to talk about Instagram and Shopify and how to create that store and connect, and what's the good ideas and what's not. Plus, my success planner is live, so you can buy my success planner.
It's right
90 day goals, and obviously you have to buy 4. But if I had to make all 365 days of daily pages, of 2 daily pages, it would be so big you'd have to have a crane to get it home. So we made it 90 days. So it keeps you focused.
Point over to the planner, Veronica. That way.
There.
No, the other way. Yes, point that way. Yes.
It's opposite. It's opposite.
It is opposite.
It's like rubbing your head and rubbing your tummy, right?
Just like that.
Okay, that is it. That's it. I'm done. This is not a 4-hour show. We actually didn't. I should not do this so long. This has been fabulous. And I hope everybody has gained a little bit of information about how to stand out. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. If you listen to this afterwards, put it in the comments if you have any questions. We will pop in and help you. And then, right? And,
yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Let's dance.
And yes, let's dance. And so we'll be back on Monday with I still have to decide on what we were going to cover. So I'll think about it during the day. And so normally what I do is I pick up on something that a customer either has a problem with, or I discuss with somebody, then I go, boom, that's what we need to talk about, is real problems that people have every day on e-commerce. Yes.
Yeah. Right? So if you have a question, put it in the comments.
Yes.
And we could talk about it on a future show, right, Veronica?
Exactly. That's a brilliant idea. Yes. That's a brilliant idea. And so maybe if we organize, we can maybe have an invite. People can come up and ask our questions. How about that?
Live on screen. That would be amazing.
Yes. I know, right? That's a great idea, actually.
I love it.
I think you mentioned it. That's why I have it.
Possible.
Yes, I'm sure you did. I would not think of it. Believe me. It's like I've got enough getting here.
Yes. Well, thank you, everyone. This has been so much valuable information.
And again,
fun.
if you don't know what I do, just read the bloody thing on the screen there. Veronica Jean Shopify Queen. What?
Yes.
Right? Duh.
Yeah.
And then
go buy her e-commerce planner and her book.
You're leukemia survivor and live stream producer. Yes, exactly. So that's going to be, I've got a tip. That's going to be your new show. No.
My new show? Is there going to be a new show? There's a new something.
There's a new something happening on Friday.
I did not say it's a show.
Are going to...
But if you watch Friday at 3:00 Eastern time on Elizabeth Ndungu's LinkedIn or Facebook, you can find out what the new thing is. Yes.
I can't wait that long.
I'm excited.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Okay, should we say goodbye?
Yes, I think we should say goodbye because we've blah, blah, blah enough today.
Goodbye, Veronica.
Bye.
Other way.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.